Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is the first face on screen video that I've done in a really long time, so this is kind of weird, and I'm trying very hard to look at the camera and not at myself. So I'm gonna that's my goal, is to look at the camera as much as possible and not at myself. But anyways, I just thought it would be fun to do more of a chill kind of discussion-based-ish video for Sundays, and I've decided to call it Sit Down Sunday. And that's about it. I'm wearing my AirPods because someone is mowing the lawn outside and it's kind of loud, so hopefully that helps with the sound a little bit. But for this one, the reason I keep looking over here is because my questions are over there, because I thought I'd do kind of a self Q&A, if that makes sense. I just thought about the question, the things that I ask myself every day, and the things that I'm focusing on, and the questions that we still have to figure out through all of this lockdown and everything. So I guess we'll hop right into it. I don't exactly know how I'm gonna edit this or anything, but I will try to remember to put a little thing with the question on the bottom of the screen so you guys can clearly see what the question is. But the first one that I wrote down, was how am I handling my mental health during lockdown? So mental health is huge, and during lockdown it's so important to take care of yourself and practice self-care. So I've been doing a little bit of that kind of every day, just kind of whenever I feel like I need it, to be honest. I like taking bubble baths, doing yoga, all of that kind of stuff. So that's kind of what I've been doing. I use my bullet journal a lot. The last video that went up on Thursday was my how and why I use my bullet journal during all this quarantine and lockdown and stuff, and using my bullet journal is a huge mental health saver. Just being able to journal and get all my thoughts out and not have all of these tasks up in my head helps a lot. So that helps too. I started painting because it's a huge de-stress kind of thing for me, so painting almost every day and drawing every day and just being creative is really nice. And then in front of me there's a big window, so I'm downstairs right now. I don't think all of these will be filmed downstairs. I think we'll go upstairs for future ones. But downstairs I have this big window that looks right to the street, and it's really nice to be able to look out the window and watch the dog running around or people going by and that kind of stuff. So just honestly spending time listening to music or watching Netflix and doing that, it's also really nice. So the next question is, what are my next steps with transferring? So I started planning out these videos maybe 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks max. And this was before I registered for my classes. So just for a little bit of context, I currently go to a local community college, and I'm transferring to school in Virginia. So I live in Pennsylvania. I'm transferring to a school in Virginia, and I was supposed to start in person over the summer in the middle of May. I was supposed to move down May 1st, and it was a whole thing. And orientation is scheduled for May 14th, and I actually just got an email today asking if I still wanted to go, because I moved it online. So I have already registered for classes already. I'm taking 5 classes for the summer that do start online on May 18th. So that is basically my next step. I just have a couple more weeks at community college, and then I'm technically transferring, I guess other than that, just registering for the fall is the next step after that. I'm registering for the fall with the idea that I will be there in person, regardless of the fact that colleges are starting to talk about whether or not fall 2020 will be an in-person semester or not. So in the next few days or so, I'll be registering for my fall classes as well, because I will be able to declare my major after I'm finished with all these summer classes, so I'll be able to start taking the upper level business courses. And then the next question that kind of goes hand in hand in that is, when am I moving to Virginia? I have no idea is the basic answer to that question. I've gone through phases of wanting to live by myself, wanting to live with roommates, wanting to live near campus, wanting to not live near campus. And I'm still kind of going through like figuring all of that out. Right now, I do have a great opportunity to live in a house that's right near campus, but I also do kind of want to live in an apartment downtown rather than near campus, just to kind of have a little bit of that like space. So downtown is maybe a 15-minute drive, like maybe 15 minutes from campus, in Virginia, in Norfolk. So like it's not that big of a deal if I live far away from campus. If I don't live like right on campus, it's not a huge deal. And the apartments downtown are really nice. So just figuring out when I'm moving with all of that. My lease at my apartment in Philadelphia ends on June 1st. So no matter what, I have to have all my stuff out of there by June 1st. And I still have a lot of stuff there, lots of clothes, lots of furniture. A lot of the furniture we're probably getting rid of. I'm sorry, the person mowing the lawn is kind of near us now. But like lots of furniture, like I have, like most of the living room furniture is mine. And then like I have my whole bedroom furniture with 2 desks and like my crate bookshelf thing. And I have a lot of stuff there. So we have to figure all of that out. So if it's possible for me to move down there in June, I would like to move down there in June, but I don't know if that's possible. So we'll see what happens with all of that. And the next question is, when will I be back to uploading regularly and live streaming on Twitch? So I'm trying to get into the habit of doing 3 videos a week again. So far so good. We're filming this one, but there's also just me and my dad in the house right now, so we'll see how that goes when my mom gets home from New York. She's up there visiting her dad, my grandfather. But I'm hoping that I can at least get the Tuesday, Thursday videos up, because they don't really require a lot of, like, I don't have to sit here and talk during those videos, but I do have to sit and talk during this. Like, you can't really voice over a sit down kind of video. It kind of defeats the purpose. So I'm hoping that I can do at least two, hopefully 3 videos a week from now on. So the last Tuesday was, I can't even remember what the video was. Tuesday it was a study with me is what it was. So I'm hoping that that is the first day of regular 3-day-a-week uploads. With streaming though, I can't stream from here, like, period. My big computer that I do stream off of for Twitch is still in my apartment, so I can't stream until at least June, depending on where I go, because there's basically 3 options. Is either move to Norfolk in June, stay here for the rest of the summer and move to Norfolk later, or there's like a third kind of option where I would move up to our place in New York that's next door to my grandfather's house and just stay up there all summer by myself, and my parents can kind of come and go as they want to, just so I'd still have my own space and everything. And if that was the case, I would move my computer up there and start streaming again. But that, like, I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. I have no plan. There's still so much stuff that we have to discuss, even though it's April 16th when I'm filming this. We've got a lot of stuff to figure out. So I have no idea when I'm going to start streaming again, but I'm hoping that by June I can have my computer all set up again and start streaming, because I miss it so much. I've like even stopped watching Twitch streams just because it makes me so sad that I can't stream. So I'm hoping that June will be the start of that again. And I'm actually going through my calendar later today or tomorrow to just kind of figure out like what my schedule is going to be over the summer, because I do have a schedule of my classes. So for the month of May, I'm not including streaming in that schedule, but for June, I'm acting as though I've either moved to Norfolk or moved to New York. I'm acting as though I've moved to Norfolk or moved to New York. So streaming would be a part of that if either of those two things happen. The next question is, when will I reopen the shop? So right now I'm working on reopening it actually. I have 6 products that I want to put out. Normally it will be a bunch of prints, so like tons of prints of most of my artwork and everything, and those will just be like made to order, I think is what it's called, so I'll just print them off as people order them. But then I also do have sticker sheets and die cut stickers. So I'm planning on opening with 2 prints, 2 sets of die cut stickers, and then dot and stripe stickers, which look like this, if you can kind of see. So these are just like super easy to make, super easy to change the colors of and everything, so I'm planning on just releasing like tons of those and like tons of different colors and everything. I actually painted this, it'll focus on it, there we go, this like little swatch thing, and I want to use these washes to do the dots and stripes, so I'm going to try and figure that out at some point. Hopefully I'll figure out how to do that, because there's like a template and all the sheets are the same, but hopefully I can figure out how to do that, because I think that would look really, really cool. But I'm hoping to reopen the shop in May, possibly, but we'll see, because there's so much with shipping and stocking and all of that kind of stuff, because while there is space here, there's not like all the space in the world, obviously, and I don't want to like sprawl out here when I know that I'm not staying here forever. So just figuring out how to open without opening too much, if that makes sense. And then the last question was, what happened to my summer plans? So over the summer, I have 2 weddings, 2 family events, like other family events. My mom's birthday is in August, so we were planning on doing a trip in California. Not Los Angeles. I mean, including Los Angeles, but in California we were gonna do a trip for her birthday that we haven't even really thought about now, which is kind of sad. So summer plans are kind of weird, I guess, right now. I joined a service sorority down at my school in Norfolk, so there's been a lot of like talking with them, but since we can't see each other, I was hoping that with moving over the summer I'd be able to at least meet some of them, and I think we are still trying to figure out whether or not we can do like a summer meetup, so I could like come down for a weekend and stay with a friend, or like stay in a hotel or something, and we're just all figuring that out. But as of right now, most of my summer plans are fine. The first one's not until the end of June, so fingers crossed that everything is okay by then. I think we're still planning on everything being okay by then, and I really hope everything's okay by then. But yeah, right now I like can't even think about summer plans, to be honest. Basically what I was saying was looking forward to plans is like, I can't even think about it, because just having things get pushed back, it's like too much to think about all the time, so it's kind of just like, okay, today's April 16th, this is what I'm doing today, and that's about as far as I'm going. Like, this is what I need to do tomorrow, and this is what I need to do by the end of the week. That's about as far ahead as I'm planning and thinking right now. Beyond that, it's just like too much to say, oh my gosh, this is definitely happening, let's book a flight, let's blah 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 blah. So yeah, that's how I'm dealing with that. But anyways, I hope that your families are all safe and that you're staying safe and social distancing, so that all of this can be over so much faster. But yeah, I guess I will see you guys in the next video.